Greetings, pro wrestling fans, and thank you for joining us at the Pro Wrestling LookBack podcast for this edition of the WrestleMania 34 Hype Show. I myself, Nick, am sitting here with
Donovan, Donovan, a.k.a. Hollywood D for today, because I'm wearing a nice pair of sunglasses. And sitting to the right of me,
your boy Young Dog.
All right, guys. I think we wanted to change it up a little bit just for this edition of the Pro Wrestling Look Back and do something, a little bit different. We're going to look forward this time on the Look Back at WrestleMania 34. We're going to kind of just talk about what we have so far as of March 18th and kind of go from there. Before we dive right into WrestleMania 34, I kind of wanted to just give you guys some of our favorite WrestleManias that we've seen in the time we've been watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I know we've all kind of been watching for different times, so it's kind of cool to get a different perspective of everybody's time in watching wrestling. And yeah, so I watched WrestleMania. I got into wrestling around 2004, so I watched WrestleMania 21, 22, 23, all live. Kind of got out of wrestling for a while and then picked it back up in 2015 and watched WrestleMania 31, 32, 33, and now going to be 34 here in a couple weeks. Donovan, kind of give him a little bit of your WrestleMania story.
Three of my favorites.
Yeah, and maybe just some of the ones you think for sure you've seen live without having to go back on the network or that kind of thing.
I guess it would be going back to maybe even like 15 ones that I've seen live, but three of my personal favorites are 18 is definitely on my list because I was there. Probably 19 as well. It was 19 with Brock and Kurt. Yep. And also had Austin and Rock for the last time, so that's why I like that one.
Had 19.
So it was like an end of an era for me type of thing.
Yeah, that's on my list too. For sure. I was going to give mine there too in a second.
And a third one, maybe WrestleMania 30 was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was the kind of right before I had got into it. So that Mania was pretty prominent at the time, and they were constantly talking about it with Undertaker losing and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The double championship and everything.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it's a tie between 30 and also 28 because that's where Rock and Cena fought for the first time. And that one, that was kind of at the height of me getting right back into wrestling. Punk was having his title run at that time. Him and Jericho had an excellent match.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up. I totally forgot now that you said that. But I remember, I told you this probably a month ago, I watched that WrestleMania, and I wasn't into wrestling at all. I remember knowing or finding out that Cena was fighting The Rock, and I was like, I need to see this.
Yeah.
To me, this is like the Hulk Hogan and Rock match that you actually watched the other day, Younger. To me, that was kind of my version of that. Like I said, I wasn't into wrestling at the time, so 28 is definitely a cool one just for that passing of the torch.
Scratch that, with what I said with 30. Definitely 28, I'll say.
So you said 13?
Not 13, sorry.
13 was first, right?
18.
Oh, 18.
First. Yeah, 18, 19, and 28.
28.
Yeah.
How about you, Younger? I know you're getting into wrestling new and kind of joining the Look Back as like the newer perspective fan, which is great to have because it's cool for listeners. I know myself, I'd be interested to know perspective of a newer fan. Any of them that stick out for you?
I've been watching wrestling for like 10 years now, like on and off, but I didn't really know like main events or whatever. Like I wasn't really paying attention back in the day to WrestleManias and stuff, so I just didn't whatever. I just watched the show, like Monday Night Raw would come on and be like, oh, that's cool, I'll just watch this.
You weren't following day-to-day storylines and week to week and pay-per-views. I know what you mean.
Exactly, yeah, but I guess the most recent one that I enjoyed from the last maybe a couple of years now is probably WrestleMania 31.
Yeah.
With when Seth Rollins came down and cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Amazing moment.
And that was the one with Brock and Undertaker as well too.
No, that was the year before. It was.
Oh, that was the year before.
Yeah, it was Brock and Roman. That's Seth that cashed in.
Sorry, I mean Brock and Roman.
No worries.
Sorry. Thank you.
Undertaker fought Bray Wyatt in kind of a bit of a yawner match, honestly, in my opinion. It was probably
it was nothing special.
No, probably not like.
Oh yeah, his little famous voice. The Undertaker.
Yeah. It was. I mean, the build-up was kind of cool, and I was just getting into wrestling at that time, so it was kind of cool to see the build-up for that. But
Bray had to do
definitely a good one as well.
Carry all the load himself on the build-up because Undertaker wasn't around for.
He didn't show up at all.
Yeah.
He had lost to Taker the previous year, or to Brock, at the previous year at Mania 30, and he wasn't on TV until Mania the next year. So that was kind of cool. So definitely, I agree with you on that one. I'll give my quick 3. 21 is one that's always going to stick out to me. Like I said, I started watching in 2004, so that was kind of around that time, late 2004. So 21 was the first Mania that I saw, and it between Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Batista winning his first world title, John Cena winning his first world title. It's kind of like a changing of the guard time in wrestling, and it was definitely a good one. I have to say 19 as well. Donovan said it. I mean, Rock Stone Cold main event. Not Rock Stone Cold main event. Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar in an awesome main event. Great show. Kind of just a Mania that sticks out to me. It wasn't one that I watched live. I've gone back and watched it on the DVD a couple times, and it was just a pretty good show. The only other one I had to say is 31, so thanks Younger for bringing that one up, because there's not much else to say about it. I mean, Seth's cash-in was awesome. Yeah. The Money in the Bank ladder match, or not Money in the Bank, sorry, Intercontinental ladder match stuff isn't the best to have, I guess, year to year, but I like that one. I remember watching that match, and it was cool. I do the wrestling party sometimes with all the guys, and we all had drawn different guys for that match. I remember watching it, and all of us kind of had a rooting interest. There was some guys who had this guy, and there was a lot of guys over at that time. Not you guys, I know we weren't watching wrestling together at that time, but I had friends over that weren't into wrestling, and they were into that match just because it was entertaining for them. So I get why they do that kind of stuff. I'd rather them do the Money in the Bank at Mania and get rid of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do it like it used to be, how the Money in the Bank match is at Mania, and then you have a year to cash in until the next Mania, which is, I always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
I like the idea of having somebody win that and be able to go to either show, to challenge for either title.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I would like 3 guys from Raw, 3 guys from SmackDown.
Yeah.
Winner could go either way. Like what happened with Edge back in the day.
Which could still happen now. I mean, we're going to get into WrestleMania 34 in a minute here, but Carmella could easily swap. I could see her cashing in on
that's
Nia
a great
Jax
point, actually. Yeah,
at Mania 34. It's definitely a possibility. Any thoughts?
Just that's what it looks like it's going to go towards now, because now Auska's going to. From what I'm reading, it looks like she's going to be full time on SmackDown. I heard.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's true. We'll find out this week.
See if she wins the belt at Mania or not.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I guess it would depend.
For sure.
That's what I've been reading. Don't know if that's true. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
for sure,
I think Mella will come down though and cash that thing. I think that's happening 150%
on SmackDown.
Oh no, on WrestleMania, 150%.
But you don't know whether it's Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't know which one, but she's definitely coming out. I think from my opinion, 150% she's coming out.
I agree that she's coming out, but I think she might lose.
She just comes out and loses.
Like Baron, I guess. I know it's your boy, Baron, but she might cash in.
That was a different story why he lost.
Yeah,
obviously,
for sure, of course. I just say that because that's the most recent time. I don't mean to throw him under the bus, but
yeah, I love you, Baron.
I definitely think she could lose, but I totally agree with your thought of her doing that 150%. I definitely think that's something that's going to happen, but we might as well. I mean, there's no real structure to the kind of show we're going to do here. We're kind of just going to give you the matches that have been announced so far, the official ones, and then kind of the ones that are up in the air that we kind of, as pro wrestling fans, we kind of think or know are going to happen. We'll go into the Charlotte one first, but before, I just wanted to do what we always do. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, at PWLookback, email address, prowrestlinglookback@gmail.com, website, prowrestlinglookback.wordpress.com, Facebook and YouTube, Pro Wrestling Look Back. Hit us up on all that stuff. Subscribe, follow, like, do all that kind of good stuff. Check out my personal Twitter at Salsa.
Mine is at New School Money.
Mine's at ZJVY93.
And yeah, definitely hit us up on all that stuff. Give us suggestions, anything. Let us know. But yeah, we'll go right in. Like I said, we were talking about Auska anyway, so we might as well start with the Charlotte-Auska match.
Yes.
Dream match? You guys excited? Is this a dream match? Is it happening too soon? Is it not happening too soon?
I think it's perfect timing, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The hype that's going on with Auska right now, yeah, I think it's perfect timing.
I'd have to agree. I can't really
especially because Charlotte too, both of them, both just where they're at in their careers.
I didn't even mention Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte is in her
she's
prime
top notch,
right now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has great matches with everyone. Almost.
Oh no, she is. If I had to pick a top woman, if I was doing a draft, she's the first woman I'm drafting, and I'm drafting her before I draft a lot of other dudes. because she's putting butts in seats, and that's what wrestling's about. And people
Yeah.
are coming to the shows to see her. Not just her, but you know what I mean. I totally agree. The timing couldn't be better. I mean, not to nitpick, I think... it's just because I watched it, but I think if... Not that she would have had it this long, but if Auska was around at the time of her having the undefeated pay-per-view streak...
That would have been awesome, yes.
It would have been cool, because Charlotte was undefeated on like 14 pay-per-views or something in a row.
Yeah.
Maybe not 14, but enough that it was... they made a big
a
deal of it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think the match will be awesome. I know me and you were talking the other day, Donovan, and you're kind of not worried, but you're just... You don't want to set the bar too high?
I don't want to set the bar too high. I'm looking forward to it, definitely, especially with this Mania. I feel like there's not... Well, we don't know yet, but there's not a lot of singles matches. So this being one, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But like I'm not worried, but it's just, I feel like you never know. Sometimes people don't have good chemistry. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you just...
Don't want to set the bar too high before
I'm looking
you go
forward
in.
to it for
you
sure.
don't want to Black Panther it.
Exactly. I don't want to Black Panther it because I did not enjoy that movie very much.
But that's because your bar was so high, I think.
Yeah.
I think when I finally go see this movie, and I'm a little late to the party, but when I finally go see this movie, it's...
Yes, the bar was definitely high.
Yeah. Anyway, back to pro wrestling talk.
I personally am rooting for Charlotte.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I kind of watched Auska from day one in NXT to now. What about you, Younger? Are you picking sides here, or you just want to watch a good match?
I totally think Auska will win, but I would like to see Charlotte win and maybe go a heel route.
Neither of them are going to win, maybe.
Carmella?
Fucking Mella's going to come down, maybe.
You think she'll do a Seth Rollins and like make it a triple threat? You don't think she'll wait till the match is over and then cash it in on?
I don't know. Like that's what I mean. Like I just think just 100% that I think she's going to cash it in on that date. I don't know what match she's going to do. It's either the Bliss and Nia or Charlotte and her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
by the way, the Nia and Bliss is not confirmed, but it looks like that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, of course. But Carmella aside, are you picking a side?
Yeah, I am picking a side. I want Auska to win.
Yeah.
Badly. Yeah, I like Auska.
Props,
cool.
props to that one.
I just don't...
I like Charlotte, but...
and it's going to be cool. I think this is going to be the first WrestleMania we're going to see.
I got to be the antagonist?
No one's ready for Auska, man.
Well, no, we're going to have 2 new champions that are Japanese, too.
Well, that's a match we'll get to later.
I don't know if that's a guarantee. That's my opinion, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that for sure. But all in all, I think it'll be pretty good. And I don't know. I don't want to get too hyped about it. I know this is our WrestleMania 34 hype show, but I think it's going to be a good match, and I'll be surprised
if it's not a good match.
Yeah, if it disappoints, if it doesn't, please people, I'll genuinely be shocked. And I think this could be very close to the end of the card. This may be this co-main event.
Yeah, I don't know we don't really know for sure what direction they're going with the main event, right?
No, we just hope it's not the big dog. But
why not?
Do you want to go into that match now?
Yeah, let's go into that.
We might as well. Let's get it out of the way. So, we have Roman Reigns, the big dog,
challenging
Brock Lesnar
for the Universal title, which Brock Lesnar has held since last WrestleMania.
Which I think is cool, personally. Yeah. I like it. It seems more real.
I don't. He's not around.
Yeah, but
he's coming part-time.
This is where the pro wrestling this is where the pro wrestling look back gets divided between me and the other two members here. I like this stuff. To me, not seeing the belt is awesome. I want to see that belt once a month, because then when I do see it, it's like, holy shit.
I want to see that belt every week.
It's the same reason, no gyps to Younger or Mike D when he is on the show, but that's why indie wrestling's not my favorite, because they do everything. It's like, if you do that once in a blue moon, then every time you do it, it's fucking sick. If you do it every show, then it's like, well, that's just another flip, or that's just another sick finisher, or sick submission, or that's just my opinion. I like less of shit because it makes it feel better. You know what I mean? Like, you eat chocolate ice cream every day, you're not going to like chocolate ice cream that much. You eat chocolate ice cream once every 3 months, you're looking forward to that fucking chocolate ice cream once every 3 months. But that's just my opinion. It's not like I'm saying that's how it is, you know what I mean? It's all objective and subjective or whatever, and opinion based. That's what we do. But my only real thing with this match, and I'm gonna let you guys kind of talk more about it, is I just don't want this to main event. Like I said, I've been watching wrestling again since 2015. I've watched WrestleMania 31, 32, and 33, and Roman Reigns has closed the show on every one. Albeit Seth Rollins closed the show and won the belt at 31, but he wasn't billed as a main event. Seth Rollins opened the show with Randy Orton. Roman Reigns beat Triple H, which was a totally different podcast. I could talk about that match later, but that, again, kind of a slow, boring, everybody knew Roman was going to win, and then last year with Undertaker, don't get me wrong, that should have been the main event. I kind of agree with that match being the main event because it was Undertaker and we didn't know what his status was, but yeah, this just can't be the main event. Like, you can't do that. Put your eyes, and you are more with me, Donovan, younger. Donovan's been watching a little bit longer, but he's main evented this is all we've seen. Every Mania. I've been watching for 4 years now, and every freaking Mania is Roman Reigns. Like, we get it. But, like, show us something else. You guys talk. I don't know what else to say about this.
I wouldn't have a problem with him main eventing if they get some time in, similar to their first match I enjoyed. If we get something like that. But if we get something a little shorter, I don't know if I want to see it close the show. But, and also, my point here, which hasn't been like this in quite some time, but I just think like the Royal Rumble winner should always be closing WrestleMania no matter what. Like, that, to me, is how it should be.
Oh yeah, we've had many discussions about that.
You know what I mean? I don't
believe
that's going to happen, but that's what it should be, because the Royal Rumble match is then, that's the whole value. That's the whole point. You win to main event to be the last match on the card. I'm not talking, we're double main eventing situation.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble winner should be closing out as the last thing people see on WrestleMania. That's just my opinion on it.
You agree, Younger?
Yeah, I do agree. I agree with you. Like, I'm really sick and tired of seeing Roman, especially for the last 4 years. Like,
and on top, not necessarily just
like, it's just.
Like,
I don't
would you
know.
be okay if he was in an Intercontinental match? Like, I'd be fine with that.
Well, you have the belt for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
but I know what you mean. Like, I know what you're saying. But
always on top at the biggest time of the year.
I don't mind him being there. Just don't main event. Just don't make him a main event for 4 straight years in a row.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm happy that you guys are at least on my side with that.
I like him though, but I just don't think.
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
Yeah, it's more the Brock Lesnar stuff.
Yeah, it's like that's enough. Like, that's enough. It's time to move on. Get another storyline going on. Get him involved in something else that's not main eventing, but close to a main event. Yeah. So to get him a nice hype up match, but you got to do something different. Send him to fucking SmackDown.
Oh, tell me about it. Raw's my favorite show.
Send him to SmackDown. Go get that championship there. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but he hasn't had the title throughout the year. So it's something different, right? At WrestleMania,
yeah, I guess so. But
it's just so happens that again at WrestleMania in April, it's Roman's time once again. I know he didn't fight for the belt last year, but they made his match out last year to be bigger than both belts.
He was involved in title matches, but he didn't carry the title. Is what I was meant to say.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. He wasn't world champ all year.
Yeah.
Back to where we started with this and Brock Lesnar. I kind of gave my speech, ice cream and crap, about how I feel about the title not being around. How do you guys feel? You give me your negative stuff, because I'm pretty positive on this, which I'm not the majority.
Yeah, I'm a little more okay with it this time around, because he, as we talked about off the record, is he appeared at more pay-per-views throughout the year. He did the match with Samoa Joe, he did the match with Braun Strowman at a one-off as well, right?
Yeah, Great Balls of Fire with Samoa Joe and
at a SummerSlam, but that's kind of a expected one. SummerSlam. Well,
yeah, I would hope
he did the Fatal 4-Way. He did the one-off match with AJ, which was awesome. So he's been around a lot more than in the past. So I've been okay with that. But it's just right now at this point in time, I don't want to see Brock with the title after Mania. We've had it all year. I'm ready for a new champion.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I love Brock Lesnar.
So it's more about.
A lot of people want that to happen too.
It's not even that I'm rooting for Roman. Or I'm rooting for Brock.
You just want somebody else.
I just want someone else. Yeah,
that's what I was just about to say.
Brock Lesnar's title reign.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. I think it's nice, even if Roman does win it, which looks like he's going to win it anyways. I agree with what he's saying, because that will change up within probably a month or two. You know what I mean?
And we get new matchups for that title.
You know what I mean? Instead of seeing this guy once every 3 weeks.
But what if
weeks or whatever?
Not that it would happen, but what if Finn Balor was the champion and he was on Raw once a month? Would we not like Finn Balor anymore?
Well, why would that wouldn't be the case, though. It's just Brock is Brock.
I know, but I'm just saying, fantasy hype booking, hypothetical. I'm just curious if it's more...
No, it's not that I don't like Brock Lesnar.
Are you guys set on I want to see the title once a week?
Is
that how you feel?
I just want it to be there.
I'm just curious.
I just want it to be there. Or you don't even have to show it as long as
I like the title being around. all the time. Because that's the way it's always been. You know, I get it to do something different, but that's just unless it's a part-timer coming in and win. Like
I don't know why I'm that way. I just
Rock's done that as well.
Like I don't like AJ being on SmackDown every show.
You don't?
No. Like that's and I'm weird. I guess.
No, I understand.
But I just to me it's like every Thursday and AJ comes out with his music and I love AJ. I mean, we started the damn show with his music.
Tuesday.
Yeah, did I say Monday?
Thursday.
Oh my god.
Did I say Monday?
what year is it? 2005?
That's awesome.
Thursday night SmackDown? Jesus, Murphy.
Good times back in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, any other thoughts on our potential, hopefully not, main event between Brock and Roman?
Well, the only other point I would like to maybe talk about is that I don't know, for some reason I hope we don't get a really short match.
Like a Goldberg
type
of thing?
I hope not.
What if it's like...
What was up with that, by the way? Actually, no, we'll talk about that later on. But I want to...
Yeah, we'll talk about that because we're going to do a Survivor Series look back, hopefully with Mike on the show too, because 3 out of the 4 of us were there.
Yeah.
And that match, the one... I know we're going off topic quick, but the first time they fought, it was awesome. Like, so was the Mania one, but it was just perfect. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The Air Canada Center went absolutely insane when Goldberg won that match. Like, it was just like...
Very unexpected.
Did this just happen? And it was the last match. It was the main event of the show. And it was like going to a UFC and somebody gets knocked out quick, I guess.
Yeah.
That was kind of what they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, more about Brock and Roman, just kind of final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm
just glad they're going to do this one last time.
I personally don't care where it ends up on the show, because I know they're going to do what they're going to do anyway.
You don't care if it closes the show? Like, you won't...
I
understand, like, I don't get...
As long as it goes over 3 minutes, like, type of deal, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's more important to you?
What do you mean? The timing?
Yeah, then
I want a good match. The last match on the show. The last match on the show for me is important because I always want a good match. That's what the main.
Yeah, now I sound selfish, but you're not wrong.
You know what I mean? So as long as they put on a good match, I'm happy. That's what I'm looking for. Because I could say that I want Charlotte to close the show or I want AJ to close the show, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do, regardless. And I feel like this.
And you're not getting like a New Japan 5-star match. Like, it's not happening with those two. I'm sorry. It's not going to be like...
I don't know, it depends.
Like, what's the definition? No, but I mean, even an AJ Styles Nakamura match. Like, what's a good match between Brock and Roman?
I'll give you this. Did you like their last match?
At Mania 31?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So what if they did something along those lines? You'd be okay with it?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like, that's all I...
As long as it's... I just don't want it to be too long either. I feel like those two guys, like, 10 minutes is fine.
15. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, you guys want to move on to kind of...
To me, the main event's, like, gotta be long and grueling, you know?
Oh, yeah. You and Triple H can go talk main events forever. You guys can go talk Mania 32.
Long and grueling.
It's a 6-hour show, man. Like, they don't need...
I know, but the last... Okay, let's go down a list of, like, past WrestleMania main events, man. Going back to, like, Hogan and Warrior, like, that match went a good amount of time. Any WrestleMania main event, like, gets a decent amount of time, right? Don't you want to see that in your main event? The last match of the night?
Especially if you're there and paying the money for that seat.
Oh, no, I agree with that.
Right?
Like I said,
our Super Bowl for wrestling fans, right? Mm-hmm. Our biggest event. The last match should be good.
Yeah.
Like a Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar from 19. Like, that was an amazing way to close the show.
Kind of like maybe like if AJ was fighting Nakamura for the championship or something like that.
Yeah.
We're all very aggressive today. I love it.
Like,
hype. It's a hype show.
Yeah, this is a hype show. Get hyped.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we'll do more hype shows, even maybe leading in. Who knows? We'll see. But we'll move on. AJ Nakamura, like I said, to me, this is the main event. Like, I don't care if they fought in Japan once before. Vince, get over it. This is the main event. Like, this is the main event. I don't know what else to say other than, like, I love Nakamura and I'm a huge fan, and AJ's obviously great. And I don't think the match will be as good as what they did in New Japan. But it doesn't need to be, first of all. And those two... You don't think this should be the main event? I'm sorry to go back. I just still can't believe that you are more concerned with how long Roman and Brock is than if it were to go on last.
Yeah, because if Roman and Brock...
I don't care if they put on a 5-star match. I still don't want Roman to close that show.
What if it's a Goldberg-Brock Lesnar situation?
Then put it in the middle of the card where Goldberg and Brock Lesnar were last year.
Would you be okay with that ending?
No, because there's no way I'm going to be okay with Roman ending the show.
Regardless.
I know we're going back to the Roman Reigns and Brock, but yeah. That's basically all I wanted to say. Is there's no, like, it is what it is, and I accept it, and I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I'm not going to stop. It's not like I'm not watching Monday Night Raw the next night if Roman closes the show, but 4 years in a row, man. Think about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all I've seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only got back into this in 2015.
Well, that might not be the main event. I mean,
we'll see.
Know,
we'll
right?
go from there. We'll go back to AJ Nakamura, which we hope is the main event. Any quick stuff from you? You guys big AJ fans? Nakamura? Who you?
Well, like I said earlier, it looks like we're going to have 2 stars, like both Japanese stars for women and men, going to be holding championships by the end of the night.
So you're thinking Nak?
I'm thinking Nak, but I want to see. Like I'm thinking Nak, but at that match, I don't even care. I don't even care who wins.
Yeah,
I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, I'm a huge Nakamura fan. I got a couple shirts, and Kevin Owens, shout out Kevin Owens, you threw me Nakamura's shirt. Not that you're listening to this, but thanks for giving me Nakamura's shirt. I'm a huge fan. and the only other thing I had kind of written down, other than this match is going to steal the show, is I don't want this to go on first. And I don't want to be the guy that's complaining about what match goes on last and first and this and that, but I don't want this to open the show.
No,
this isn't Jack Swagger and Alberto. No offense to Jack Swagger and Alberto.
What are you talking about? This match is going to be the kickoff show.
This guy's trying to
get him going.
Yeah, this guy's trying to push my buttons, ladies and gentlemen. It's working. I wish we had video right now. But yeah, no, I just don't think it should open the show. And the thing that scares me is that it might, man. And I know AJ opened the show last year with
Shane.
With Shane, yeah.
Yeah, it could.
But it might.
But I don't think so. I don't think they're going to go that route.
Personally. Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, as far as this match is concerned, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like you said, you don't think they're going to have a better match than the New Japan one. I don't know if I'm like comparing them.
I just don't think they'll get the time.
No? How long did they go for in New Japan?
I don't remember, but it was at least
30, 40?
Yeah.
Right?
Like it's at least 35 minutes. Like
I think they could give them a nice...
I sound like a dumbass right now.
Oh, it was the Intercontinental.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay. But yeah, I could see them giving them 30. Because you got to let these guys... Give them some time. Let them do what they're good. Well, respect...
You know what?
It's
going to be 30. It is going to be 30, though. You know why? Because at the beginning...
30.
Sorry, but the fans are going to be like AJ Styles.
Well, look at
Nakamura. You know what I mean?
I think the company knows and respects AJ's ability and value. Like how long him and Shane went a good 30 last year.
I'd like to,
if not very close to. If not 30, was very close to 30. Definitely like a 25-minute type of match. I remember it went some time. And AJ's the kind of guy I like to see him. I'm a time guy. I know. I talked about this.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Like, and I said, I think I'm a placement guy because.
Well, that's why I enjoy pay-per-views over a Raw and SmackDown, too. You know what I mean? I like a long match. I like a long wrestling match.
And I think they're going to give us a New Japan
Especially
match.
When you got two guys like this, AJ and Nakamura, who have such great chemistry, which we know. I want to see them go.
You think they're going to be allowed to have...
Welcome to WrestleMania.
Yeah, this is the big fucking stage.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Trust me, I'm on your guys' side. I'm just being stirring the pot here. And...
No, I totally get it.
Is there certain stuff that you can do in New Japan that you can't do in WWE?
There's definitely...
Same with ROH and same with all these indie shows?
Well, I think they're New Japan and ROH, and they're kind of grouped into one. I think it's more just WWE. There's certain moves that you're not allowed to do, pile drivers and specific...
Yeah, because there's guys that I've seen do shit like on New Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, why did you
and
do
they
this
have
shit
more...
over
I
here?
think they have a lot more creative freedom. Like, Jericho and Omega, not to get off topic, but I'm pretty sure that match was them.
Yeah, no.
I doubt they had a producer and a...
They just went at it type of thing?
Well, they probably came up with the match themselves and said, like, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry to get off topic.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
If anyone's listening to this, give me a shout and let me know if that's true or not. Because I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't know. Because I just don't see it a lot. Like, I haven't really seen Ricochet do anything crazy.
Well, I have yet to see... Has he been on NXT? I haven't watched new
episodes.
Because I know it's taped. I just mean, have they aired anything as of...
No, I just saw stuff on Instagram where people were at live shows.
March 18th, this show is being recorded?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I haven't really seen him do, like, a lot, but, like... Because there was stuff, like, in PWG and stuff. Okay, that's next level shit, actually, to be honest. But I haven't seen him do any, like, crazy stuff.
Yeah, PWG, I think they literally can do whatever they want.
Yeah, PWG's not really scripted, right? It's just like, here's the match, and let's go.
I always, like I've said it before, I look at PWG as like the all-star game of indie wrestling. For sure. They take kind of all the best guys and throw them in together and have, have an all-star show. But yeah, we were talking... I was trying to find it here. Last year, AJ Styles, Shane McMahon, 20 minutes, 35 seconds. So, 20-minute match. We'll see. I mean, I could definitely see them giving AJ more than last year.
I just think the chants are going to start. That's why it's going to go longer. It's going to be half an hour. Because I think it's going to be AJ Styles, Nakamura, AJ Styles, Nakamura. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people chanting it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And usually, you know how they stand in the ring and they look at the fans and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah, you could totally
So I think that's going to be a build for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then these two are going to fucking kill it.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I really do. We'll go on to the next match that we have.
Yeah.
Too much to talk about with that.
Yeah.
Way too much to talk about.
The next big one, which I feel like we're going to have a lot to talk about here, especially you guys being UFC fans. The Ronda Rousey Kurt Angle tag team match against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the COO and the Raw Commissioner.
Man, I remember we were talking about this. This is possibly the main event. That was a joke around town. When I read that shit. That's a joke.
I agree.
Like, that's a joke.
Like,
but
placement.
Exactly.
I would...
Yeah.
And this is going to sound crazy for anybody listening, but... I would rather have Roman Reigns close this show.
Yeah, I agree.
Than this match.
I agree, because at least the title's on the line.
Yeah, it's the reason...
Or just not like a title on the line, at least it's like...
It's the title, too. It's like, you know, it's the title on Raw. Like, it's not that I want it to close the show, and it's not that I have anything against Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle, Triple H, well, maybe Triple H, but... Or Stephanie. I just... This is not a main event of a Mania.
Well, okay,
I was waiting to hear
just
your
for
thoughts.
me to play the devil's advocate here, I'm not saying that, like, I want to see it as the main event, but I totally would not be surprised if it was. Like, the fact that we've heard that's a word around town, is that it could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, though.
So how does Mania end? With Stephanie tapping out to an armbar? Like, really?
Maybe
is that
Triple H
satisfying?
No,
Triple
that's
H?
not necessary. Maybe
Triple H tapping out?
Maybe a double. Maybe we get an ankle lock and an armbar at the same time. A multiple
that would
finish.
That would be sick. That'd be
You know?
It would be, like,
Yeah,
halfway through the card.
Okay, but sorry.
You know, not to close the show.
No. I
agree.
I don't want it. But look, I can give you examples in the past of WrestleMania not closing with a title match. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Like, for example, back in the day with Bam Bam Bigelow, and when he fought that football player, that main event of WrestleMania, and that was not for a title at all. Yeah, wow. So that's one. And I could.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's one there. And we can go to also Rock and Cena the very first time. No title on the line. I get it, it's The Rock. Event? I'm not trying to, you know.
Was that the main event?
Yeah, that was the main event.
That was the main event? Really? Yeah. Wow, I forgot that. Yeah. It was
Which that...
No, I'm not comparing them.
No, I know. And to me, all I have to say...
title being on the line, like, I could see them...
It's not as much that, it's more...
It's Ronda's first match,
too. No, those are singles matches.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, has Mania ended in a tag team since WrestleMania 1?
I don't think so.
WrestleMania 1 was a 6-man tag with Hulk and Piper and Bob Orton and Mr. T and the whole lot of them, but it's not 19...
Yeah, I don't really want to see...
Mr. T.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it closing the show. But either way, back to the match itself.
I was just about to say that.
I'm looking forward to it still because I want to see what Ronda's going to do. Same. I want to see what kind of shape Kurt's in. You know, honestly, too. I want to see how him and Triple H work after years because in the past, these two have had some great matches and great feuds. So I want to see if the chemistry is still there.
Between Kurt and Triple H?
Kurt and Triple H, yeah. And also, I'm very curious to see how Ronda does. So, yeah.
Same.
I don't want it to close the show, but I'm looking forward to this match for sure. What about you, Younger?
I'm excited to see Ronda.
Yeah.
For sure. I think she's going to work well with Kurt. I think all four of them are going to work well with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, please, for the love of Jesus, all three of us here do not want to see that as the main event. But at the same time, I hope it's a good match.
I think it will be. I nothing against the match quality. I think it will be good. Ronda seems, from what I've seen on Instagram, to be busting her ass in the training.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I really like the dynamic, and I like that they're playing off of it, too. I like the dynamic of Ronda being a real athlete. Not real athlete, I shouldn't have said that. But a shoot athlete.
From a different background.
Yeah, a shoot fighting background. And Kurt also being from a shoot fighting background.
For sure.
And having them be a team, because one's a wrestler, one's a cage fighter. It's kind of cool to have those two be together.
Ronda competed in the Olympics as well.
Okay,
so
I didn't even know that.
I believe she took a bronze in judo.
Judo, okay, that's what I was going to say, jiu-jitsu or judo or something like that.
So they both got that, Olympic athletes. So yeah, no, it's cool.
For sure. Yeah, I'm excited too.
What's on the
We'll kind of let that one play out. I just think it's really cool. We've said it a bunch of times.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go just two more confirmed matches. We'll talk about kind of some of the other stuff after, but another confirmed one: Seth versus Finn Balor versus Miz.
Ah, yes.
For the IC Championship triple threat match. Sounds good to me. I'm down to see it.
This match is gonna be sick too.
Yeah,
a lot of high flying in this one.
I think
except for Miz, but a lot of high flying.
Yeah, but Miz will play that heel role. He'll have that whole
stupid
Mania
Mr.
crowd.
Is gonna fuck around with those.
Yeah,
they're gonna fuck around.
You're not wrong there. I could totally see Balor and Seth though, just fucking them up.
Yeah, I think
as soon as the match starts,
actually,
just working together and just tossing them. Something, you know what I mean? But Miz will have that whole crowd booing. You know what I mean? However many people that is at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Yeah, we'll see how that does. But yeah, you guys, you have a favorite? Anybody you want to win? Or are you seeing is Miz walking away with the IC belt?
I want Finn or Seth to win it.
Yeah, so typical baby. You want the baby faces to.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah, I'm. I think I've said before on this podcast, Finn Balor's right now probably one of my favorite wrestlers. So I want Finn Balor to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just that. I want. You know why I actually want Finn to win the most too, though, is because he hasn't had a belt. Like, he had the Universal for a day.
And then
you know what I mean. He hasn't really had anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So
speaking of that, I love when he dropped that line a couple weeks ago and he said to Seth that I beat you with one arm. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I like that.
That was cool. But
by the way, in that match too, I think Gallows and Anderson are coming out too.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Win.
Yeah,
like that might be even the heel stage where he turns, because. Like I said before, I don't know, like you guys felt different about it, but I think if Miz does lose, he's gone for a while just because he's having a baby, and that was just my opinion. So I think that's why I think he's going to lose. But if when it comes down to it, though, I bet you Gallows and Anderson come down and help him win. I bet you any money.
I could see that. Happen. I didn't think of it, but
I didn't think of that either,
I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think Miz will win. I kind of agree with you, not fully in the sense that he'll be gone. I think he might be gone for a little bit, like you said, but I just don't see him keeping the belt. I think it's kind of too perfect for either Seth or Finn. I might be kind of poking the bear again tonight, but I would like to see Miz win. I think it'd be cool. It just makes the Intercontinental Championship reign even more prestigious than it already is. Especially,
I don't mind him being champion. I just, as a fan, I want to see something different.
Agreed.
Yeah, to me, I want to see Miz in the main event title picture as well. So I think now it's time to let another guy carry the ball on the Intercontinental belt, and let's move Miz to work with Roman Reigns or AJ Nakamura, whatever's next for him. I want to see him fighting for the either Universal title or the WWE title.
Yeah, he deserves it.
I think
next year. I think it'll happen too.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you just said that because it just sparked something for me. But if they end up doing the Superstar Shakeup that Sheamus and Cesaro said was rumored, I'm pretty sure if they're saying it's rumored, it's probably happening. When's that happening? I don't know. Sheamus and Cesaro kind of just dropped a line on Raw and said, like, there's a rumor that there's going to be a Superstar Shakeup. So,
that's right.
So I'm assuming if they put it on Raw in a vignette that it's something they're at least thinking about. But anyway,
imagine it's the next night on Raw. Superstar Shakeup.
That would be kind of cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That would be different.
Oh my god! And we all know like the Raw is amazing after WrestleMania, and plus SmackDown too, because SmackDown's like right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
Exactly. Speaking of SmackDown, like that's what I was going to say. I think Miz, what you said, I think Miz going to SmackDown to challenge whether it's AJ or Nakamura, I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Because they're both huge baby faces, and the crowd likes Miz, but not more than AJ or Nakamura.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that could be interesting.
Yeah.
You guys want to move on to kind of
what's next?
More confirmed stuff?
For sure.
This one's semi-confirmed. We know the Bar is going to be fighting Braun Strowman as of right now, because Braun Strowman won the number one contenders battle royal by himself. My thoughts are tomorrow night on Raw, March 19th, we're going to see Kurt Angle tell Braun that he needs a partner. And I think Elias is going to be that partner. I don't know if that's for sure. I haven't heard that or anything. That's just kind of where I see it going.
Yeah.
I just think they're going to make him get a partner. He's not going to be happy about it. And either he's going to pick Elias and say, you're my partner, or Elias is going to be like, hey, well, I'm not doing anything at Mania.
Yeah.
Like something along those lines. At the same time, if he wins the titles from the Bar by himself at Mania, I think that's pretty fucking cool too.
Yeah.
To be honest. It's a little out in left field and different, and if I was Sheamus and Cesaro, I wouldn't necessarily want to do it, depending on how they do the finish. But your guys' thoughts on this potential tag team or handicap championship match?
You're
I don't know.
not with
I was gonna
it.
say
Not
that
really.
doesn't sound good.
Yeah. What do you? Think?
I don't know. I'm just like it's cool, I guess. Like you're like you said, it's like right out in left field and shit. Like I don't know. It's something different, but
Can I ask something?
yeah.
I think, and this is just me guessing because I kind of know you a lot now. We've been chilling, talking a lot of wrestling. Is this you being upset with Braun Strowman not getting a real push in quotations? Because I know,
of and not kind of.
because I know you think that he should have been like they fucking built that guy up for a year.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
he should be fighting Brock, not to get back on Roman, but is that kind of where you're coming from? Is this not big enough for him?
Not really, actually. I just don't like it because it's he won the battle royal for the tag team belts. Like it's like
Well, he won number one contendership.
yeah,
but
but I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
like,
they're building up his strongmanness, but I just think
yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It would be cool to see, but like it's just like I'm not really looking forward to it unless something happens tomorrow and he gets a partner, which it might, like you said.
so. You'd be way more interested if it was a straight up tag match.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it because it's not believable?
Yes.
So that's what it comes down
Yes.
to.
It's not
You
believable.
think you think the bar is combined? Sorry to cut you off. Better than Braun or Braun?
Well, it's not just better.
No, but
it's
yeah,
just,
better's the wrong word.
Yeah.
Just more. I don't know, likely to win. Like
Yeah.
their odds are in favor of the bar.
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably just whip his ass before the match even starts.
Huh.
Take his leg out, take something out. You know what I mean?
I
But you know,
No,
that-
he's might be.
this is not for another like. When's WrestleMania? 3 weeks from now?
4.
For 3 or 4? We still got a long time to go. Like that's a long
Yeah,
time.
4
So
more,
like
3 or
something's
4
gonna.
more Raws.
Yeah, 3 or 4 more Raws. So something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So like he's gonna get something, or you know what I mean? Who knows though?
Yeah,
But
you're
I
right.
just-
I don't think they'll probably end up doing the tag.
But if you told me that like this fight was not for WrestleMania, like I don't give a fuck.
About a handicap
That's just
for
me.
the belts.
Yeah, I don't really
That's what this podcast is about, man.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Is it the? Are you not interested in the bar and the titles, or what? What is it?
What the whole situation, what they're doing?
Okay,
with
so
Braun.
wait. Can I ask you one here? If
I think it's a believability factor, honestly.
yeah, okay. Well, I'll get to that after. But your opinion, if it was not Braun Strowman and whoever, who would you want to see face the bar at this point in time at WrestleMania?
Well, they did.
Because they've had such a great title run, you know.
Well,
Like revival
well,
or
that Twitter,
would you
like
wanna
on
see
Twitter,
them?
when they said they had no more opponents to face.
Well, yeah, we know
Right.
who you wanted.
Oh,
Well, we all know.
the dream match.
Yeah, the
Too
dream match with
sweet.
Young Bucks coming down here would be insane.
Okay, but inside the WWE bar.
But
Yeah.
inside that though, I want to see somebody from NXT come up
Okay.
because I want to see
AOP.
AOP
I'd
or
be
some
down
shit
for
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
I would I would
think
jump
did,
out of
did
my
I say
seat.
AOP or TM61?
You said
know what I'm saying?
TM61 last week when we were watching the show. That's
Yeah.
actually a good.
By the way, TM61
He thought they were
is
going to maybe come out.
nasty. Those guys are sick.
Yeah,
as
it sucked
fuck.
that they got
I
injured
forgot
for a
about
little
them.
while.
Is that what happened? That's why I
Yeah,
haven't
they
seen
both
them?
got hurt for.
Fuck, they're sick. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I totally agree with
They
that.
work so good. Like, just the way that they do shit, the selling and everything. Oh, perfect.
But yeah,
Love it.
AOP would be awesome. I would love to see AOP challenge the bar, but I think it's
Yeah.
too late now with this Braun.
No,
stuff.
we definitely got what's going on. I just was curious on Younger's opinion.
For
'cause
sure,
he
yeah.
wasn't as interested in this.
I think it's more
Now,
honestly.
my opinion on this match.
Yeah, sorry, go.
I'm interested, and to speak, I want to speak a little bit on Braun Strowman too. I'm going to go a little back and forth here.
That's
so bear
totally
with me,
cool.
but
Mike is yours, bro.
I totally think that this match, I think it's going to open WrestleMania because of the way the reactions that Braun Strowman gets, and like me and you guys witnessed it firsthand at a house show that we went to
recently,
ago.
yeah.
Like Braun Strowman, I think opened up there, and it's this guy could open the show because he's really over right now, and it's
The
a tag
crowd
match. I
pops
could
when
see
they
this
hear that
opening
name.
WrestleMania honestly because Braun, the whole crowd getting into him when he comes out doing
Yeah.
his thing.
Get these hands.
As far as the handicap aspect, I don't know if they're going to go that route. I like the fact that I don't know what's going on right
Same.
now. So I'm okay either way though. If he gets Elias or whoever as a partner, I'm
Well,
cool.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Just
cool
get
with
another
that.
partner so it's believable.
But you're not. Are you? I
No,
think.
no,
I think
so,
he's.
here's the
yeah,
thing.
this
So
is
with
where
the
he's
handicap,
different from me and you.
I am okay with it just because of it's Braun Strowman. I'm not saying that like it's Braun Strowman and he's going to floor these guys and run through them type of deal. But he's babyface, right? And you want sympathy.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like the story of Braun is a strong man, but can he take down two guys? One being a former world champion in Sheamus, right?
Yeah.
And Cesaro, also like a former U.S. champion. No, not the Intercontinental, but Cesaro's hell of a fucking wrestler too.
I think he got the IC belt. I don't remember.
I know it was U.S. for sure.
US for sure.
But, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's.
So I'd be okay with the handicap thing too, and the
it's
bar
believable enough for you.
for me. Yeah, because I mean, they could still do heel type tactics in a 2-on-1 situation. If Braun could overcome that, it'd be a cool visual as well. Braun with the 2 titles opening up Mania. What a great way to start, right? A guy who's the crowd's super into.
Yeah, I'd be into it, and I like your idea of having it open the show. I feel like we've talked a lot about match placement.
So either way,
that's a good idea.
I'm excited. I like the bar and I like Braun, so I'm looking forward to whatever they do.
Cool, man. Yeah, we'll go on to the next one, which was the Cruiserweight match. So as of right now, like I said, today's March 18th, 2018. We do not know what the actual match is going to be. It's going to be Cedric Alexander versus either Drew Gulak or Mustafa Ali. You guys excited for this match with either one of the opponents that it could be?
Yeah, I'm.
Not much to say.
Well, you know what? No, I want Mustafa Ali to win.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, you're a Cruiserweight guy. Not even just a fan of the Cruiserweights themselves, but you watch 205 Live pretty frequently, more than me and Donovan do.
Yeah.
So
I was pissed when Murphy lost, but that Murphy versus Ali match, if you guys haven't watched that, it was sick as fuck.
Really?
That match was unreal. You have to watch that. Okay. It was actually sick as fuck.
I will then. Yeah.
But yeah, Mustafa Ali has to win. He has to. It's his
time. I keep hearing people, even Wade Keller and the show that I listen to all the time, he was talking about an online promo that Mustafa Ali did, I don't know if it was a WWE.com or if it was a selfie promo that he did on his own time, but I keep hearing people talking about this backstage promo that he did that was amazing.
Oh yeah, he was wearing a shirt. He was wearing
a
dress shirt on and shit.
And
I did hear about that, but
I haven't seen it yet either. It's okay. I just
trippy
wanted to bring that up, but
he has to win because him versus Cedric, it just makes sense at WrestleMania. I don't Drew Gulak is sick too, but I prefer to see these two go at it. Two high flyers, two guys.
That's got kickoff show written all over it. I'm sorry, but it
is.
I think it probably does.
I have a question here.
I don't think it's gonna be a shit match. I just think that's what WWE would do. I think that match
Mustafa
would be dope.
Ali a babyface as well, though? Isn't Cedric a babyface and him? Are they both
younger? Do you know? Is Mustafa? No, he must be because Drew Gulak's a heel.
I know Drew Gulak's a heel.
Yeah, Mustafa's a babyface.
So they're both babyfaces.
Yeah.
And trust me, man. I want the match to be dope. It's not like I'm trying to throw either one of these guys under the bus.
For sure.
I just there's only so many matches on Mania, and
we've
still got 5 matches here that are unconfirmed that we're going to talk about, and
if that's
they're all ahead of that.
Yeah, those two are going to fucking kill it too.
I agree.
I think those two are going to kill it. Well, first we got to see who wins, but I hope it's Ali.
I just mean
Gulak, but
last year we had Neville Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship on the pre-show. And we also had Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship on the pre-show.
That's pretty fucking sick.
On the pre-show. I don't know if that's sick for them.
Not for them,
it's
but
sick
for us,
I guess, because it's longer and whatever. But if I'm Dean Ambrose, I want to be performing for the whole arena, not 3/4 of the arena. But that's a different topic. You guys,
honestly, though, I think it was pretty full by that time.
It wasn't as bad as 32.
Yeah, no. Even for Neville and Aries, because people were looking forward to the match, so I think
they got there.
They were kind of there, yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite out of the 3? Obviously, Younger's a Mustafa Ali fan, but
I'm a huge Cedric fan too. But I like Mustafa Ali. It's time. Give it to him. He's fucking sick. Those two will work really. Actually, you know what? I don't even care who wins between that match either.
Yeah.
Either one deserves to have that belt. Not fucking Enzo Amore.
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, I guess that's true. Nobody has it right now. But yeah,
I'm not sure who's gonna win. I want developments. That's all I want.
Story.
Yeah.
Telling.
So what I would like to see happen is I want Cedric Alexander to win and maybe do a heel turn on Mustafa Ali at the end of the match or during the match and give him some fucking edge because this guy he can go. He just needs something.
Or even lose and
go
freak out after the match
and that's a great
Mustafa
point.
Wins.
That's a great point because Cedric Alexander, guys, if you go back and look, he was going to fight Enzo.
Yeah,
he was the number one contender.
That was the plan.
And he had to go through all this tournament. You could tell a whole story here about that. If he does lose, you're right.
That's a really
good... The fact
good...
that he is the original number one contender. Why does he have to go through all this tournament and then he gets a loss at the end? It'd be a great time to do something. So I'm just hoping whatever happens...
That guy works his fucking ass off, too.
Whoever it is, I just want development.
No, that's a good point. Character. I think that would be cool if they brought that in and he talked about that. I used to be number one, but I doubt they're going to talk about Enzo, right? I doubt they'll bring up...
We need something. I don't care if they talk... We just
No, I don't mean specifically. I just mean that time frame.
Yeah.
But
I just want some type of character and story stuff with this division. Cause
I think just
in the mud to me right now.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I think like Younger said, the match will be really good. And we'll kind of go forward. The only other 2 matches we had that are confirmed as of right now, March 18th, is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the Fabulous Moolah. Nope, sorry, the women's
The Stephanie McMahon Memorial, guys.
the women's WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Oh, I'll stop watching if that's named that.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, they would never. They would never.
I would stop watching. I'm not joking.
What if they got really ballsy and made it the China Battle Royal Memorial?
Do it, man. That'd be awesome. But they can't. Like what
they
Triple H said, man. It sucks, but he's right. Like,
okay, sorry, a little off topic, but I want to ask you guys both. So, early pick for the Andre the Giant Memorial? Anybody?
Well, I was going to say, I figured just for the sake of talking about it, we'll go through the people that have won so far. So, the first one was in WrestleMania 30. We had Cesaro winning.
My boy, the Swiss Superman.
Second one, WrestleMania 31, one of mine and Younger's favorite Manias so far, was Big Show.
Yeah, that was bullshit, because it should have been Damien Sandow. I remember that. They missed
You're
an
not
opportunity.
wrong about that, but Big
opportunity.
Show also needs to be on that trophy somewhere. Like, he needs to have won that. And it's only his time. The clock is ticking on Big Show.
That wasn't the time. It could have been the year.
The first one was
I would have
Cesaro?
been okay with... No,
like instead of
Cesaro?
Cesaro?
That was very predictable. You know, everyone thought he would have won. And he was the last guy in there with Cesaro. It was a cool visual.
Yeah, you're right. Cesaro dumped him over.
But anyway, like, not to knock your boy Younger, but I don't think he needs to be on there. I don't think... Like, I could have had Big Show win that year.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was just going to say. Next, WrestleMania 32, we had Baron Corbin.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And WrestleMania 33, we had your boy, Mojo Rawley.
Oh, fuck me.
You probably forgot about that.
Oh,
right?
I did. I
could tell you were looking at me like, what the fuck are you going to say?
What have they done with him since?
Well, his boy got hurt. Was he still with
I don't
Ryder
care. That's a slap.
time?
That's a slap to this trophy, man. And shouldn't
Andre?
this mean a little more? Like,
is it a slap to Andre?
Yeah, shouldn't this mean a little more? The Andre the Giant Memorial. Like, with the first time when Cesaro won it, it seemed a little prestigious.
Even for me at 31,
and they
when I
tried
watched
to
it for
do
the first time,
something with him after, you know?
with Big Show, when I saw Big Show.
Baron Corbin, they tried to do something with him. What the hell happened with Mojo Rawley? Like,
yeah,
he didn't do anything after winning it.
I think someone from NXT is winning it.
Is that your pick? Yeah, let's get back to the picks.
Yeah, your pick. Any specific? Anybody
Anyone
like
in particular? Who do you got?
Well, remember when Killian Dane came out last year?
Yeah, so
that was fucking sick.
Give me someone. Anyway.
Just someone there. What's his name? Lars, whatever his
Sullivan?
name is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is totally fucking random. But
I'm just basing kind of around with Younger. I think NXT's a good choice. I can see Cien Almas losing on Saturday at TakeOver.
Yeah.
And then coming out and winning that.
Huh.
I don't want it to, but I could see them doing something like that. As far as main roster guys, Braun Strowman, like maybe he'll throw him in there too, and he could win if he doesn't win the tag.
Cesaro won it.
Yeah, he won the first one.
He won the first one.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. You, Donovan, what's your pick? I guess I'll say Cien Almas.
I don't know this for sure, but Samoa Joe is nowhere set to return or anything, right?
Not as of right now. It was his birthday yesterday, though. Happy 39th birthday.
I don't know the update on that, but like, man, if Samoa Joe could surprise me and come in and win it, that'd be a cool guy.
That'd be insane.
Holy shit!
I forgot about it.
That just came to me randomly. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen.
Wow.
If it was up,
about that.
If I could...
No, for sure. Trust me.
I
think he's still hurt. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Nobody else comes to mind.
Healthy. Same here. It's pretty sad that I can't think of somebody other than Braun off the top of my head. Same with you on the main roster.
I don't know if...
Cien Almas, I only say that because I don't think there's any chance that he's retaining his belt at TakeOver. If I thought he was, like, you know what I mean?
You think Alice just beating him, eh?
Oh, yeah.
I
think it's Aleister Black time.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I know you're going to hate to say it, Younger, but I don't think Cole's ever getting that belt now. Now that they're introducing that new one.
Well, Cole just got there.
I think he'll win that new belt that they're talking about.
The North American.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And then if he'll keep that for 6 months or whatever, this is off topic as hell, and then go to the main roster with his boys.
That's right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. There's no telling.
But
random one here, guys. And also, what about... Like, I know there was talks of Rey kind of maybe coming back or something. What would you guys think if Rey Mysterio won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
I think that'd be sick.
As a little, as a smaller, undersized guy and such a legend himself.
That'd be sick, but he's not.
At the same time, though, like...
He's not even coming, though. He's got that left bicep tear.
Well, that, too. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, you were just talking about, like, building someone, like, what did they gain from Mojo Rawley doing it?
Oh, so what does Ray gain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose? Like, what is gained from Rey Mysterio? Other than,
other than
a
him,
pop at Mania and us?
If he's going to be back,
that's different.
then it's different. That's what I'm saying. I don't want him to come win it. And
I want him to go to 205 Live, though, as bad as that sounds. I want him to, help bring that ship a little higher than it already is. And guys like Adam Cole, too. That's where I think if you make 205 Live a destination point for wrestling, then people are going to watch it because they're going to want to see Adam Cole and, Rey Mysterio potentially. Ricochet, I doubt will go there, but if he's there too, I'll tell you, if Adam Cole, Ricochet, and Rey Mysterio on 205 Live, I ain't missing 205 Live every week like I am now. No gyps to the guys that are on the show now, but I just mean those guys will help me and other people that aren't watching 205 Live to see the Drew Gulaks and the Mustafa Ali's of the world.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the women's battle royal unless you had anything to say.
No. I'd like to get to that too. To the women's one.
Yeah.
Any picks, guys?
I'm trying to think of girls that aren't going to be in matches. I mean, we have Sasha and Bayley that's also unannounced. We don't know if that's going to happen. So they're not. I'll say right now they're probably not in it. Nia and Alexa are probably not in it, and Charlotte and Auska are definitely not in it. I don't think.
Okay, so
that's 6 women that we can more or less push off the table, unless, sorry to cut you off, Bayley and Sasha aren't having a match, which we don't. That's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I'll get to that after. I got a theory on that whole thing. I want to see someone like I'd be okay with Mickie James winning this, because she's a little bit of a vet, and I feel like give her one. You know what I mean? Give her one.
I hate to be so negative. I just don't think they would do it. That sounds awesome though. I would be down for that as well.
Or Becky Lynch.
I saw her.
These are my two. These are my 2 picks. I'm going for a Mickie James or maybe a Becky Lynch.
How about you, Younger? Any women in mind for the Battle Royal? Tamina, maybe? Or no, she's hurt, right?
Yeah, thank God.
I know you're a fan of the...
Fuck me. I don't know.
Tamina. I'm trying to think of other women, too. Becky's a good pick.
If she loses on Saturday, I think Ember Moon's going to win it.
Ooh. That's another...
Rocket strap right away.
Shout out Edge and Christian rocket strap. Yeah, that's a good call. Similar basically to
the men's,
to the Cien Almas thing.
Yeah. See, I don't even know though.
But who's she fighting now? Is she going to be fighting Shayna Baszler?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like I haven't been watching NXT as much as I did in previous years, but I feel like if she loses that belt, it was kind of a lackluster run. No.
No, she only had it for a short period of time.
That's what I mean, and she only won it because Auska left. I never liked that. I never liked, her, Auska coming back and giving her the belt. Here, you get it now because I'm gone. You can't beat me. You know what I mean? But here's the belt. I just thought that was kind of weird. But that's a good idea for a woman winning the match. I don't know who else to say for me. Lana's not winning it.
One of the iconic duos.
Ooh, I would love that. I would love that.
Billy or Peyton Royce.
Yeah, Billy Kay or Peyton Royce. Doubts, but I would love that. I would love that. I'm trying to think of who else... Becky's a good pick.
Yeah, Mickie James or Becky for me. That's who I'm.
Because Lana's not winning, Naomi's not winning, just because Naomi won the belt at Mania last year. They're not gonna.
Let's just bring back Lita for the night and she can win it.
Trish, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I guess that's it. If we don't really have a lot of picks, we'll kind of see how it plays out over the next couple weeks, 4 weeks or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go into the undecided, unannounced matches that we kind of think might be happening next. Again, don't forget, check us out on Twitter at PWLookBack. Instagram as well, PWLookBack, ProWrestlingLookBack@gmail.com, ProWrestlingLookBack.wordpress.com. Facebook and YouTube are both Pro Wrestling Lookback. Check us out on all those platforms. Get at us, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thanks again for checking us out so far. But yeah, we'll go into these unannounced matches of Mania 34 so far. We'll start with the big one, and then we'll kind of work our way down. I think this is all but put in stone. Cena versus Undertaker. Is this hyped for you guys? WrestleMania hyped up moment? Get hyped? You know what I mean?
Well, I read something which was sick as fuck. I don't care about the match, but I would care if Undertaker comes back and he's the American Badass versus Cena, Doctor of Thugonomics.
That seems to be the rumor. Less the Doctor of Thugonomics stuff, Like, I mean, lessen the chance that that'll happen. Like, I think it's a lot more likely you'll see Cena Nation versus Badass Undertaker. Mm-hmm. But I would be down for that, man. Like, I've never watched that Undertaker live. When I got into wrestling, that was already done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've never seen him be that character live. I thought, going back to WrestleMania 31 again, I remember at that time, I thought he was going to do it then. Because he lost to Brock a year before. No one's seen him. Nothing. Boom. I thought maybe, like, he was going to come out at 31 on a motorcycle. Didn't happen, but it could totally happen. And Kid Rock going into the Hall of Fame, being the person that sang his entrance music, might be happening this year at Mania. We'll see. I don't know. Aside from the gimmicks themselves, are you excited to see the bell-to-bell stuff?
Yeah, I guess. But like I said, whatever. I've seen this too many times. I've seen it with him too many times.
Cena?
With Taker. He's getting old now, man. Like, he's just getting too old. Like, it'd be cool to see and shit, like, whatever, but...
Because it's never been done, but you don't want to see half-ass Undertaker, no offense.
Exactly.
You want to see the Undertaker.
Exactly.
You're shaking your head the same there, Donovan. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no. I want to see like, Undertaker doing his thing. I don't know if I'm excited or what to say, really, but I'm going to go back to this. I'd hate to go back to it, but as long as it's a good match, man, I'm okay with it.
Exactly, as long as it's a good match.
And sorry, I shouldn't just leave it at that. And sorry, I think it makes all the sense for it to be Badass Undertaker because of the fact that he left all the gear in the ring.
The hat.
That at least explains that, we're not getting that version of the Undertaker, we're getting this version of the Undertaker. That version was left last year in the ring. And it's done. And then this could be this will be the end for him if it is. And I'm okay
totally.
with, him.
He's got to win too.
Fighting Cena.
Hopefully this is the end of Cena too, for fuck's sake.
I don't know about that.
I know, I'm blind.
But I was going to say, another thing that I was listening to on another one of Wade's shows was he brought up that Undertaker didn't have the hat on when he came to Raw 25. Like, he wasn't wearing any of the same clothes that he wears, or that he wore that he left in the ring. Like, he was wearing more what he wore, like, in the 90s, which I don't know if that's foreshadowing or what it is, but it's definitely something that's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I myself, I'm definitely hyped. I mean, this is a match that is huge.
Yeah.
The two names are going to sell tickets no matter what, if that's if that's on the card. And back to where we started, an hour ago when we were talking about the main event at Mania, this is the main event to me, like, without a doubt. If this is happening, if Cena and Undertaker are fighting, and this doesn't close the show, somebody fucked up, in my opinion.
Oh,
that's
I guess so.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because that's, especially if Undertaker should win, do it just like last year. You know what I mean? Except for this time he wins, he retires. Next year, WrestleMania 35, we induct Undertaker in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm all for this closing the show, too. I'm all for that.
I hope it happens. I mean, we haven't been, like I said, none of these matches we're going to talk about now are confirmed as of March 18th, but
just to go quickly brush over it again, I just do think it is, like, I would have preferred to have seen this when the streak was still a thing, because I think it just would have been so much more interesting.
Oh, totally.
Wow,
especially with a John Cena, a guy the level of John Cena. And
people actually thinking at that.
I feel like they missed the boat on this. That's what I'm going to say. That's my opinion on it.
What I keep hearing is basically they just, every year that Mania came around, they had something better for both of them. Like, there was always a better match for Cena or a better match for Undertaker. And the only year I can think of is 31, but then at the same time, Cena had a pretty good match with Rusev at WrestleMania 31. So I don't know if I want to swap that out either, because that was a pretty good match, and he won the U.S. belt for the first time, or not for the first time, but
yeah, no, I hear you
again, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what's next? What do we got?
Depends where you guys want to go. I mean, we can start going down the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shane McMahon road, or we can continue with the rest of the titles that aren't to be discussed.
Let's talk about Shane O'Mac and the boys there.
Yeah. What's happening? I know last week on SmackDown we had Shane McMahon kind of announce the one-on-one match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Mania. I guess technically the commissioner announced that, so that technically is an announced match, but we had Sami and Kevin come out to the ring and absolutely beat the living shit out of Shane, take him backstage and pop-up powerbomb him on a crate, and insane selling by Shane. Shout out to Shane McMahon. I guess the selling was good that night.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Is it triple threat? Are we getting a tag match? Are we getting...
Well, no, fuck. I want to
Daniel
talk
Bryan
about
as
this
a
for
ref?
a second.
Like, what's happening?
Why would it be a triple threat? Like, why? What would the purpose be that? Like, what do we get from that?
Because I only think, like, the way they're playing it off, I still don't think Sami and Kevin are boys. I just think, like, they're...
No?
No, because, like, if they were boys, then why didn't one of them fucking lay down on the pay-per-view? You know what I mean? Like, I only think that they worked together on SmackDown because Shane screwed them both. Like, Shane screwed Kevin in that match and pulled... Like, they both would have won the WWE belt, hypothetically, if Shane didn't mess that up for them. So I don't know if they're on the same page like they were 3 weeks ago.
I thought they were, but that was just my...
I don't know.
The impression I was under from watching it. Like, that's what I thought. I don't know. I think we're going to end up getting some type of tag match.
That's what I think, too.
I do think so.
With Daniel Bryan?
Maybe.
That's
I don't know.
That's up in the air right now.
Vince McMahon?
That's up in the air.
I don't know who it's gonna be, but definitely I think some sort of tag match. Because to me, that's what makes sense. I don't want to see. Not to say that I don't want to see Owens and Zane, but like that's not the way you end this storyline. You know what I mean? This has been going on for quite some time now.
Since
this whole beef.
Hell in a Cell.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with. I like long storylines.
So let's close it properly. You know what I mean? Kevin, it started with Owens and Shane. It's got to end there. Like, why is it now ending? If it turns to Sami and Kevin, what the fuck is that? That doesn't explain this storyline because it's just going to continue afterwards.
Well, I don't need Shane to be on Mania every year. No offense, but
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. With
the partner's got to be perfect because for me, Daniel Bryan, if he's allowed to wrestle, which I don't think he is, but if he's allowed to wrestle, that doesn't make any sense. Him and Shane have been butting heads for months.
Yeah, but
why are they all?
You have time to make it make sense right now.
There's 4 weeks away.
Because you could have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If that is the case,
yeah. It's all hypothetical now, especially with unannounced matches here.
If that is the case, they come after Daniel Bryan, and then that's the reason for the authority to team up against these guys and put them in their place.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You're feeling the same, Younger tag team match?
Yeah.
Any other quick? Yeah. Just.
I already talked about it earlier. So
like people you can think about as far as tag team partners. I'm curious. I can't think. That isn't Daniel Bryan. Like, who's he gonna ask?
Well, first of all, we got to find out what's going to happen. There's still 4 weeks away till Mania, so there's still 4 SmackDowns to do. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So I need we'll find out. But partner wise, fuck me.
I just don't. I'm just having a tough time trying to come up with people in my head as far as
a surprise.
Well, that too, but
I could think of some sort of
people that Shane. People that would just jump at the opportunity to be on Shane's side in this.
Yeah,
you know? Like
I don't know.
Who's like, yeah, Shane, I'm with you. I want to take out that pesky Kevin
I think
Owens
it's nobody.
too.
I think it's nobody from
that's on TV right now.
Yeah, if they're gonna do it, I think we'll get like some type of surprise partner. I don't even know who.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the Boogeyman.
That'd be hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious.
That's not what I was thinking when I said surprise. But
we keep it funny here on the Pro Wrestling LookBack, guys.
I don't know.
I guess we'll keep going. That's it pretty much with that. We have left to talk about. We've got the SmackDown tag titles, the Raw tag team titles, and the U.S. belt. I think we should.
Well, we kind of brushed on the Raw tag titles earlier.
Yeah, I guess we talked mostly about that already, just because it was kind of unconfirmed. Let's
SmackDown.
Yeah, let's go U.S. belt. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Another
triple threat match, please.
WrestleMania 34 triple threat match.
God.
Mania.
Dude, I'm not a fan of this.
I like triple threats, but not this many on one show.
I'm not a fan of this.
What, Jinder Mahal?
Well, that's what we think is going to happen.
I don't care who it is.
Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Jinder. Because I don't see Jinder not getting in on this. The guy was the champion for like 7 months.
No, I guess
he's definitely
this is the problem. I think they kind of fucked themselves and backed them into... This is now a situation where it has to be a triple threat almost. So I guess that's what we're going to be getting.
But I don't really...
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess I'm not on your side, but I would rather see a triple threat than just Randy and Bobby.
Well, I'm not even saying Randy and Bobby. It could be Randy and Jinder. Have a number one contenders match.
What if it's a fatal 4-way when we add your boy Ziggler? Is that better?
Well, no. I want to.
And you want Ziggler to have a singles match.
Yeah, but that's not happening this year. So
maybe it is. Maybe they have a triple threat with Jinder, Randy, and Bobby and Ziggler.
I don't think that's
not Jinder, Randy, and Bobby. Jinder, Ziggler, and Bobby, and the winner fights Randy for the belt. Ziggler and Randy 1-on-1.
Yeah, but I don't. I like it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
By the way, Jinder's another one that could win that Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on all that? What do you want? Triple threat, singles, fatal four-way?
I don't care about that shit.
Really?
I don't
it's the
care.
Intercontinental belt, man.
I know, but I don't care if it's a triple threat. No, I don't care if it's a triple threat and shit. That's what I mean.
Oh,
you're triple threat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care. Let's see a good match. Put them in. Jinder's perfect. He's been winning. Get him in there. Get Dolph in there. They'll probably get Dolph in there probably in the next couple of weeks.
No Gyps Donovan, but I'm liking the new school fans' approach to that more than yours.
What?
That he's okay with the triple threats and this and that. Like,
I don't care. Just let me see a good match.
Yeah, but dude, how many singles matches do we have on WrestleMania? Like, so you like
the main events are singles matches, and I think with what we've gotten in the past, that is almost enough.
I know, but I hate how they almost sideline these titles. Like, they're not. I don't know. They feel a little devalued to me when they're always giving these multi-man matches and things like that. I'd like to see a fucking old school one-on-one classic for a singles.
So would I. I just like...
I'm against the whole multi-man shit, though, even with the tags. Like, I don't like it. I know what their whole thing is, let's get everybody on the card. I don't give a fuck. Sorry to sound like a...
I'm with you there. You should have to earn your spot on WrestleMania the same way NHL players earn their spot in the playoffs.
That's my opinion on that.
That's how it works. It's not like you're a part of the company, you get to be on Mania.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I just also think that... I don't know. The storyline, the way they've built it makes sense for this.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. They've kind of backed themselves into a shit.
And I kind of agree with Younger. Like, if they... And what your thread has been kind of this whole episode. If they give me a good match, you're okay with it, right?
Yeah. So, ultimately, that's...
I'd be curious if they do something with Ziggler, though. Because he's got to get on the show.
He'll be in the Andre Battle Royal.
That's it?
Yeah. Don't act surprised.
That sucks. I am kind of surprised, honestly, just because, like... I don't know. We could talk about Ziggler later, but... SmackDown Live tag titles. What's going on here, boys? Who's winning?
Again,
I feel like
we've been backed into a scenario where we have to make it a multi-man match now.
Bludgeon Brothers is winning that.
I think so too, but is it a three-man team or is it a three group? Like, is it
not a fan?
New Day versus Bludgeon Brothers versus Usos?
Not a fan of the gimmick.
I don't mind the gimmick. I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it for too long, but
I just don't like the hammers. I like their gear, and I like the music, and I like that didn't just take those two guys and give them the shove out the door. They said, okay, we'll repackage something for you. We know you guys work hard. You've been with the company for a while. We'll try and come up with something different. I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I
like how they whoop people's asses. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I like.
There you go. There's the newer wrestling fan, and I agree with him. Like, they beat the shit out of people.
It's cool. It's cool. There's supposed to be those two that are supposed
not
to
to gang up on you, but yeah. I think.
I don't know.
I would feel different about them.
These guys need to be back with Bray Wyatt, man. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. To tell you the truth, we'll see what happens, but I don't think it's going to go that far.
It depends with WWE.
They need
to
Bray
keep pushing them.
They need Bray, and Bray needs them. That's my opinion on this whole thing.
I don't agree, man.
They do.
I think if this team was
Bray
two
Wyatt's
other guys,
in the water,
then it wouldn't work. But I think the only reason the Bludgeon Brothers works for me is because it's Luke Harper and Bray. And
I'm just not a fan of the gear. Maybe too. It's just the whole present. I love Luke Harper. You know.
I'm hoping that they win, and they build these guys up to the point where AOP can show up from NXT, and then people are like, "Holy shit, these guys are gonna break the ring."
Okay, but now let's go to let's talk about the champs here, and what about the fucking work that these guys have put in all year? Do the Usos not deserve a fucking... Give us just the Usos versus someone else. I don't like this fucking multi-man shit again.
I would be fine again.
I think they've kind of
New Day, but Usos, Bludgeon Brothers go over, put on a fucking barn burner,
yeah, but
and there
you know
go.
New Day's in the mix, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So that's what I mean. They've launched the Bludgeon Brothers into it now, so I guess we're going to get that.
Isn't the New Day supposed to be hosting again this year?
Not that I knew of. I know they said something about them hosting the Nickelodeon shit.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I thought it was the other one. My bad.
But
yeah, I think I agree. I think AOP or someone's going to come out. I think they're. Gonna
I don't think it's gonna. I meant after Mania. AOP.
After Mania.
I meant like
after Mania.
Bludgeon Brothers win the belt and they build them up for a couple weeks, and then AOP comes out like
that makes sense
in like a month after Mania or something to be the first challenge, or maybe in the SmackDown after Mania. I don't know. But I
agree with him though. I don't like the whole multi-man shit or whatever.
Same here.
Well, no, especially because
I think it's going to be Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos. I think they're going to have a match between Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day, and whoever wins is going to
lose, and then New Day's not on the show.
New Day,
Battle Royal,
or.
And I'm okay. I'm more for that than this triple threat thing.
What if? I don't know how it would work. What if they threw? I don't know. I was going to say, what if they threw them over on Raw, but they can't just throw them over on Raw. Like they can do whatever they want.
I just throw something out there? Yeah. Like if we could rewind and the Bludgeon Brothers weren't included in this, like the way I would have ended this whole story with the New Day and the Usos is. Like, they're a fan of these fucking ladder matches, and this rivalry has been made now to such a big thing. They hype it that way, so I would have had these guys in a ladder match for the titles, and this rivalry once and for all, and loser leaves show.
That would have been cool,
Side. That's what.
And then the other one could have went to Raw.
Because these guys have been killing it all year, so like now let them shine on the big stage. Don't fucking throw them in there with Rusev Day and fucking Bludgeon Brothers. Because I don't know at this point what's going to happen next.
Speaking of Rusev Day, is he going to be on Mania?
It's
not written down.
They might get thrown into this tag. I don't know. Like
I think we're going to find out the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
on the shows.
You're probably right. It's probably a good time to go into the show close. I guess I don't know how much else we can dive into without. Knowing more, like Younger said, I think we're going to really be able to sink our teeth into what happens in the next 4 weeks and kind of go from there.
Yeah.
I thought this was a pretty cool show for us to do.
Something different.
Yeah, something different for the Look Back. Let us know if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, check us out on Twitter at PWLookBack, Instagram the same, PWLookBack, Facebook, YouTube, Pro Wrestling Look Back, the website, prowrestlinglookback.wordpress.com. All that stuff. You guys know it. You've heard me say it enough. Check me out on Twitter at Salsa.
Yep, and you can check me out at New School Money.
At ZJVY93.
We appreciate you guys checking the show out.
Stay classy.